He said you good, but you need to put your back in. When you get good, I'ma give you all the back in. I understood, so now when we get it cracking, I run it up, doing stunts with the wagon, yeah. Ice water in a fat line, getting more vibes, eating good lunch. I'm a boss girl, I don't need much. I'm addicted to the vibe, did my research on you. I be checking on your phone while you sleep. I know you got a couple hoes in the street. I blocked every single one, so they never hit you back. So you know I'm having fun, cause I ain't never tripping that, nigga. Need you to freeze up my whole decollete. Make you wanna sit down, block your calls for the day. Hey, you all in LA, have me all in the A. Have me talking to your mama, give me codes to the bank. Wanna talk to me long, you don't know why. Got me staying on the phone with you all night. But you smoking, but with you, I'ma get high. See you falling for me, boy, you ain't gotta hide. And you taste so good, I need it miles high. I got a real crush on you when it's about time that we see what's up, give it a real try. Had to invite you inside so you feel that. You said you good, but you need to put your back in. When you get good, I'ma give you all the back in.
What's the deal? Spark That Talk. That was Narissa right there with her new joint Research. Banger for sure, bro.
Nice. Yes, it is.
Yeah, the beat on there was nuts, bro. And the feature she had on there was, a lot of niggas know who that is, bro.
Yeah, if you got Blast as a feature right now,
yeah,
you already know it and you hitting.
Oh God, that boy got that work. Nigga almost like Nate Dogg right now.
Right, exactly.
On the real, but yeah, keep doing your thing, Narissa. That was a banger for sure. I saw the video. The visual was pretty dope too. You feel me?
Yep.
Yes, sir. But it's your boy Jones.
And your boy Jay Latta.
Yes, sir. We back at it again. Spark That Talk podcast. We sparking convos about shit that matters. We remote again because of the coronavirus. It's still a stay-home order. Ain't shit changed, as you all know. And I don't think shit gonna change no time soon, to be honest.
So if you step out your house and you're trying to go get those essentials, please. There are many stores out there, I know, for the L.A. County, L.A. District, Long Beach District, that are not allowing you to come into their grocery store unless you have a face mask on.
You got to be masked up, bro. Like, lines are getting crazy, bro. Like, they 6 feet apart lines. They out the door, so low key, just let one person go to the store, bro. You sliding out with your whole squad is, like, insane right now. It ain't even smart.
I went to Costco earlier today, and they not allowing more than 2 people, like, per card.
Yeah, I heard. They shutting that shit down, so you might as well leave everybody at home, pull up, go do your thing, and get back home, because it's like, it don't make no sense to be taking your kids to the store right now either, to be honest.
And that's what baffles me, is I still see kids out and about, especially little babies, and they're not even masked up or anything. It's like, yo, what? I understand if you're a single parent, but come on, man. Like, this is helping you out if you just try to find a babysitter or just have somebody go grocery shopping for you. Like,
on the real. Yeah, people got to be smarter now. I even seen some people out here with gloves and shit on face masks and their kids ain't got them on. I'm like, that defeats the purpose.
Right? And then I see people without face masks, and it goes back to what you're saying. I don't care if your breath funky. I don't care if you pass out with your mask on. Put the mask on. Listen, it just makes you just go brush your teeth and wash your mouth out with some Listerine.
Right.
You know, shoot.
But, you know, we're going to probably tap into that a little bit more a little later. But right now, we about to have our special guest of the day today. He goes by Mike Willie. Yes, sir.
Mike Willie.
Straight out of Compton. We about to tap in with him right now, and we'll let y'all know all about him in a second. But everybody just hold on a second. Yes, sir.
Hello?
Mike Willie, what's good, brother?
Hey, what's good? What it do?
Nothing much, bro. Welcome to Spark That Talk podcast. I'm about to tap in my boy Jay Latta. Hold on one second.
Okay, perfect.
Jay Latta, you there?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we got Mike Willie on the phone right now. Everybody welcome Mike Willie to Spark That Talk podcast.
Mike Willie!
What it do?
What's good, Brody? How you feeling today?
Oh man, I'm all good. I'm getting in the house, moving around, getting this food out to the seniors and veterans.
Yes,
I get stepping on that, but my day is good. I'm chilling.
That's right, Brody. You out here doing your community work, bro. That's a big kudos to you, fam.
Oh, yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, somebody got to do it, definitely.
Yes,
Ain't
sir.
nothing else more important to me than handling that for the city.
You're right, but real quick, bro, let everybody know who you are, where you from, like what you done in your lifetime, and pretty much what you up to right now.
Okay, for sure. First things first, y'all just want to thank you for, you and your team for giving me the opportunity to spark that talk, you feel me? That's just, nothing but love, giving me the ear. But besides that, I'm Mike Willie. I'm from Compton, California, born and raised. And, I'm the normal kid on the block, the kid with a dream, the kid with a mom, the kid with a granny, the kid with opportunity,
tough.
Kid with the business. So besides that, just to speak on some accomplishments, I could call them. I got a chance to grow up in a good family. That's the first achievement. But then going to Wilson High School, Long Beach Wilson High School,
yes, sir.
Doing a good deed, and getting my diploma, then going to a junior college. Things didn't work out as I thought, but then went to junior college. Then I knocked out my grades and got a little better, and I got an opportunity to get a full ride to Arizona State University.
Nice.
So, after achieving that Arizona State deal, got my chance to go to the NFL because I was balling hard. Got to the NFL, got picked up by the San Diego Chargers, played 2 years for them, and I did 1 year with the Baltimore Ravens. Then after that, I got injured, went over to Canada, did a year over there. Wasn't for me, came back to the States, got a chance to play in arena ball, keeping my dream alive. Did one for the San Jose SaberCats up north, and then I did one year with LA Kiss, and it was a dope experience. But after that, it was back to the city. After having that experience and having all that fun and excitement and consistency, it was back to the city.
Nice, bro. Nice. I mean, that's a hell of a story, bro. To be honest, for one, congratulations on making it to the league to begin with, because we all know that's a lot of people don't get a chance to make it there, bro. And it's like you put in the work and you made it, bro. So kudos to you on that, fam. Like, just for real quick though, like your time in the league, like, can you have any like words of encouragement to these young dudes right now in college trying to pursue the league? Like, can you like give them some things that they should keep in mind while they out here in college ball when it comes to either college, like getting their grades, or if they, they pushing to make it to the league? Like, what would you tell them?
Yeah, if I was to go back to my high school self, that's how I could explain it. If I was to go back to my high school self, I would practice a little bit harder. I would show up to lift a little bit sooner. I would lift a little bit more. I would do, make sure I can reach my sets. And I was a great team member, but I would have been fighting to be a better team player, to figure out what's the problem. Why are we losing? Why are we arguing? Shit, why are we winning? So I would have did those different angles at the high school. So I would say, high school player, get them grades. High school player, learn how to be kind. Learn how to, communicate in the high school arena, dealing with the on and off the field. I will say, do your research and know what you want to do when you get out of high school, so you can have something that's pushing you to even make it through football practice. When you understand that it's only % that make it. But that's for the high school me. And then when I say junior college me, someone that understands, like, it's almost the end of the road, but I still got a second chance. I would do the extra. I would do whatever. I would be around the coach. I would ask millions of questions. I would, get better and do all my homework, get my AA and really work hard. At practice, I would run more. I would stay after practice. I would catch more footballs in my plan. But, I would do more at that point because it's an urgency at this point. Junior college is an urgency. So definitely junior college me, work real hard, communicate way more, finish assignments, and, make sure I succeed because it's a second chance. We don't know if we get that other chance.
Right, and I don't think a lot of people know that, bro. I don't think a lot of people may think going straight to like JC is almost a bad thing. Like almost in high school, I feel like that's what they teach us. Like they go straight to it for a university. You don't really hear them talking about going to JCs, but you're a prime example of going to the JC and getting to the next step. So from the JC level, yeah, go ahead, brother.
I think it's the best thing.
Okay.
I think it's the best thing.
Because, I mean, to be honest, bro, in the JC, would you say, like, school was cheaper and you actually, what was the benefits of you going to the JC in your eyes?
I think going to the JC made me grow up. It made me get time to groom or get a little bit, grow as a man and understand, how to take stuff a little bit more serious, understanding that what I was going through. So I said it definitely helped me grow as a man before I hopped into that arena.
Nice. But
yeah, Mike Willie, I'm a big football fanatic. Jones knows this.
Yes, sir.
I'm a big football head myself. I too went the JUCO route. I went the JUCO route out in Sacramento, and then I went to a small D2. But like you said, man, I think the JUCO route is a good starting point for most. When I came out of high school, I had the opportunity to go to Oregon State, and so I went there for a recruiting trip. And when we were running drills and running around, you felt like you were the man in high school, and then you're running around with all these top dogs as well coming out of high school. And then I'm like, in my mind, I had to take a step back because I'm like, man, I'm not as good as I thought I was. You know what I mean? Like, not up there mentally, not up there physically. So I went the JUCO route as well, and that made me grow up a little bit faster, than I thought I would. Just because I was away from home, and then like those funds, those checks that were coming in monthly, it's like, do I want to go buy what everybody else is buying? This has to go to rent first, it has to go food, and then kind of like stack up so that you could be not well off, but knowing how to live on your own. And then the transition when you go to that 4-year institution. And man, I mean, when you said you was a normal kid, I hope you were talking about your childhood and not like normal, because not everybody else goes to the NFL like you. You know what I mean? So everybody asks questions like what Jones asked was, what advice you would give to people. What people don't ask normally to professional athletes is, getting cut or getting traded. What is that transition like? What's going through your mindset? Because now I'm trying to speak beyond football. When people get, when they lose their jobs, especially to this pandemic, a lot of people have to file for unemployment. It's like, where's your mindset at this time? Because that was your job. NFL was your job. And so when you got let go, or when they didn't re-sign you for the Chargers, but you had another opportunity with the Ravens, in between that, what was your mindset and what was the grind like?
Man, that's a crazy point, because those spaces are forgotten or hidden or whatever you want to call it, but those are kind of important spots because I would say, and when I got caught in that situation, my mental, it was more of a, I know I'm gonna get picked up, off the rip, but once I look back at it, and once, when I literally sat down and I wasn't behind my pride and my, efforts to be great, that hides that, what if shit, I was like, damn, I would have. I didn't even think of that. I can't even say that. I didn't have that, no thought. So I would say now, you got to understand that. Shit, you get traded to a team, that long, it's still, stuff happens. Who knows if you're the 2-year player, 3-year player, 4-year player, any of that. So, in my mind, I was lost. Not lost. I was turned up still, but it was just, I was still like, no way did I just get injured, but they let me go though. You feel me? Like, no way. How?
Like, after all of that,
I ain't even tripping.
After all that work, just like a minor situation could cause like a serious setback, which is insane.
Yeah, but I understand it. I understand the game. Things go and teams do what they do, and that's the game. But I was just like, what? Okay, that's cool though. I'm just gonna figure out somewhere else. Like, I'm gonna do that. I know I got years after me. I know I got something else after this injury because I'm hard. And it was just, I got hurt on kickoff. So, but besides that, it's a hectic time though. Because now go to after the Ravens when I was out of a job, and then don't know if I'm getting back to the league now because it was second injury. Now agent talking about Canada. Now it's like, what? I'm playing in Canada.
A whole nother country.
Yeah, like, what? Sorry, who want me? You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. But besides that, that's like, damn. it ain't over, but damn, that's when you don't lose a little step, but you just like, damn.
Did that make you grind even harder in the gym or whatnot, or like on the field workouts?
I can't say it made me grind harder in the gym. Not really, not once. Starting to figure out that, you know, and I'm top of my game. I know I'm 100 million dollar guy. You know, all the guys are my friends. You know, the Steve Smiths, the Antonio Gates, the top shotters. You know, the Julius Thomas, the Titus. You know, anybody. You know, we can go down. T.O., the Chad Johnson, the Hoosh. You know, it's you know, all those big time guys. But I'm just
saying, basically what you're saying is you kept the grind up. Like you just did what you did.
Yeah, the grind wasn't. But it was. Yeah, I wasn't losing love for the game, but it was just understanding. Like, damn, I guess my granddad, you know, this ain't lasting forever. So I'm kind of going on cruise mode. Like, damn, what I'm about to do? Now at first I wasn't thinking about, you know, the business investments, the things I'm good at outside of football. Now that was more of a 60-40 for, you know, the thinking from mine. I had to start thinking on that. So it started changing my work ethic because I'm more thinking about this now. Now I'm stressed on this and this. So I could say it changed me because I didn't think my shit was coming to an end because I just knew the gorilla. I knew it would come to an end, but I'm just saying after I done did what I wanted after the NFL. But, you know, we have our calling because they brought me back to the city and brought me to be around the community, doing philanthropy, you know, expanding in nonprofits, learning about nonprofits and working with, you know, all the schools, teaching on, speaking on acts of kindness and love and teamwork and all the shit that I learned in the NFL. I'm able to get out to the city where we don't even got a Chargers player out the city of Compton, but your boy Mike Willie. Actually, yeah, we got, I think, Willie play there? No, I don't know.
Yeah,
but
you are most likely the only NFL player out of Compton.
That's what I'm saying. No, Chargers.
No, there's
young. Like
that came out of Chargers. That was on the Chargers.
Yeah, at the Chargers.
Okay, Chargers. Okay, well, they in L.A. now, so you know it is what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
But at least, you know, you got that stamp. Absolute, bro. So are you still working with the Chargers, like doing your work for the community?
Oh, definitely. You know, the Chargers play a big part in supporting me, doing my philanthropy at the schools, going to, you know, high school, speaking to the teams and, you know, giving them that motivation of, hey, I came from right here, bro. I just focused. I really focused. Because this football took me from the streets, so I couldn't do the streets. So I just tell them that story, and I give it to them in their language, and they see it in my eye contact.
And I tell them, hey,
bro, I'm young.
Yeah, that's definitely
right here with you.
That's definitely a key thing for, like, especially kids coming where we come from, bro. Like, for you to come back to Compton and get into these schools, talk to these kids, because you know how it is growing up, bro. Gang banging, selling drugs, all that shit is in our front door. So it's like, it's so easy to get caught up and wrapped up in certain shit. But for you to be able to kid out of Compton to come back and actually tell them your journey and the things you've done, how you've accomplished so many things, and be able to even come back and speak to them, even to grow past 18 years old is a blessing where we come from. So for you to be able to come and show these kids, like, life is just beginning for them and there's so much more out there in the world for them to obtain, and to tell them that their dreams are possible, that's important because you don't get enough black faces, especially men, coming back and really giving real conversations to these youngins, bro. And that's a good thing you out here doing, family. So, like, recently,
they need it.
Absolutely, brother. Recently, since, you know, the coronavirus shit going on, like, is there anything that you've been out here in the streets getting involved in right now?
It's besides going house to house, serving the veterans and the seniors food and product, you know, so they won't have to be on the streets. Doing that every day, you know, hitting the streets with street soldiers. You know, we out here, you know, showing up at these addresses and giving them food and giving these guys, you know, stuff they need. And besides that, showing up to the schools, showing up here, showing up there, bringing the Chargers to the city. Like, hey, Compton, Chargers, hey, we friends. So I'm just hooking that piece so we can build our educational system, so we can get more computers in our schools and fresh computers and getting them consistently, so everybody can have computers when they go home for these pandemics, you know, and getting our streets fixed, and, you know, just trying to book them conversations with people that I can bring to the city. I made it as a professional so I can meet a lot of people, show that I'm a professional. Now I'm bringing these professionals that I've met to my city, or I can help with, philanthropy roles. I can help with perhaps let's fix these damn streets. Perhaps let's get these buildings and do something with these buildings. Perhaps we get Chargers and the Compton on the same program so we can help each other. We got 100,000 people that should use in the stand. So definitely just all I'm doing, everything after football has just been just focusing on being a big brother in the city. I made it to the league and I was away traveling, so I experienced a lot. So me missing out on the Compton experience, growing up, I just at least owe the community, just, the youth, just the guidance, because we lack it. So there's nothing else better than to help my brothers. And I'm my brother's keeper, so I'm back in the city just doing philanthropy. There's nothing better than that, I would say, right? Than helping.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your work, bro.
That's it.
I mean,
Man,
yeah, go ahead, Jay.
There's there's so many people who are out there doing good deeds, and we don't really give them kudos. And we're glad that this platform, was given to you to tell us what you've been doing, and it's great to be an asset like that to the community, because usually we give kudos to those we see on TV. Every now and then the news might just stop by a school or stop by a person or a group and put them out there, so then we're giving them their props. But then people like you that we don't see on TV like that, but a lot of people are feeling the love. Like, ain't nobody really thinking about the veterans like that, going house to house, door to door, dropping off, essential stuff that they need, because they can't really be out there on the streets like that. And, that's many blessings to you. And to go back to my original question about, that transition of, like, basically losing your job to a freak injury, and to those who actually lost their jobs right now in the pandemic, what I'm getting from it is, as long as your mentality and your grind was still there, you ain't really got to one-up anybody or do the extra stuff. Just continue to grind out, and opportunities will open for you. This pandemic's not going to last, 5-10 years, maybe not even a year. It's going to open back up to where we're going to be hugging each other, shaking each other's hands again, more face-to-face. You know what I mean? And jobs will open back up, but it's just like, stay prayed up.
Yeah, you have to use this all the time. You have to use this time to focus on your goals, like literally to know what you're good at. Know what you're good at, and then focus on how to build that, because who gets the break like this? It's quiet time. It's reading time, learning about your situation, understanding, okay, once I'm ready to get in the field, what am I going to do? Having your plan. So you touch bases with that, and that's definitely what the deal is. Right now, for people that lost jobs, athletes, and regular people, it's shit with everybody. Everybody's the same person, but I'm just saying, for athletes, for people working jobs, doctors, and nurses, and nurses, right? So I can't even put them there. But whoever's laid off right now, whoever's chilling.
What you're saying, I hear what you're saying, bro. Like, right now is almost an even playing field for everybody. It don't matter if you rich, if you poor, you in the middle. It doesn't matter right now. Like, this virus situation, this pandemic, this shit doesn't have an income level to it. It doesn't have, you live up here in the hills or you live down here in the hood. Like, it doesn't discriminate. So this is a good time. Like you said, everybody needs to be sitting at home when you find nobody's ever gotten a break like this. I don't care if you have vacation time saved up or whatever. Nobody's ever really had time like this unless you are out here still working essential worker. But for those who are at home right now, bro, like you said, this is a prime time to tap into your inner soul. Like, find out what you're really great at. Figure it out, because when these streets open back up, you can make a wild entrance, and people ain't even gonna be ready because you had enough time to prep yourself. You had enough time to study up. You know what I'm saying, and be right. So this is definitely a good time to hone in on any crafts you have, any business idea you have. Read up on some books, get a little more knowledge. Like, this is a great time and opportunity to work on yourself and your family.
Man, growing up, all I played was checkers, bro. Now I feel like I'm a master at all these board games because I've been home longer than I should be. You know what I mean? Like, man, I'm like the king of Monopoly, so whoever want it, come get it, bro.
Yeah, I see you over there playing Operation. This boy about to go to med school.
My 4-year-old mad, bro. My 4-year-old mad because I'm beating him at every board game. But it is what it is. Man. Right? No participation awards.
But at least this is giving out real quality time with our kids right now too. Usually we moving, and right now you can't move. So you about to really find out who your kids are today. I'll tell you that much.
Definitely.
Energy gonna be high as ever, boy. You better have the energy ready, man.
It's definitely family time, love time. Mm-hmm. Time to be around loved ones and not just your family. Close ones figuring it out, making it happen.
On the real, brother.
Understanding what's going down.
That's right.
Man, I know I'm going off subject on. Go ahead, Jones.
No, I saw on the gram that you said, "Is today your son's birthday, bro?"
No, my son's birthday is tomorrow.
Okay, we'll just we'll give him a special happy birthday shout out right now, bro.
Okay,
so happy birthday to the youngin', bro. Keep being the great dad you are, my boy.
Appreciate it, bro. Jordan.
Go ahead, Jay.
Oh yeah, he a junior. Yeah, little Mike.
That's what's up. That's what's up, man.
Mike
How old he turning?
Yeah, that boy look like you be giving him, putting him through the drills and shit. He gonna be the next one up or what?
Oh yeah. He with all that. He gonna be the fastest on the field, the toughest on the field, smartest.
Nice.
That's what's up. You already had a daddy. You've been in the league, so you should already know.
It's game time.
But we're gonna expand them. I'm expanding them more, and he like airplanes. So
nice.
I got him at the hangar, looking at the airplanes, and watching his uncles fix them, and got him at the ranch, with his uncles over there. So giving them a range of direction.
And if everybody don't know what he's talking about the Compton Cowboys. Pretty sure everybody done heard about them by now.
Love my brothers.
Yes, sir.
And Mike, I had a boy who made it to the league as well, but he got cut during the preseason. He played for the New England Patriots, and he wrote me a letter because I asked him about something like this, and we wanted to get you and him on the phone, but he didn't have the time. But he wrote me a letter about like that transition of like all the rookies who came undrafted, because he came out of BYU and he was a D tackle, and he was like, man, it was like I gotta beat out this dude, and on top of that, I want to make 52. So how was that transition? Like you came undrafted as well.
Yeah. So that whole experience, man, it was crazy because it was just like it was doing something I never did because I'm all social and everything when it comes to like being on the team. But when we went in there for camp, and I seen that it was freaking 5 freaking rookie receivers that they brought in, and it was 5 that they already had, 6 that they already had. So they was only keeping one rookie. They was only keeping one of us.
Regardless if you got picked in like the late rounds or undrafted, is what you're saying?
No, just the ones we brought in, because they only picked up. They brought like we was all free agents. So they brought like 4 or 5. It was 5 of us, and they brought all 5 of us plus, because they didn't draft no receivers. They already had Malcolm. They had Meacham. They had Eddie Royal, stuff like that. We already had type people, so we didn't really need to draft nobody. So when I say my whole game plan changed, I mean I was cool on the field, but I didn't really talk to nobody. I was more locked in because I had to be the best guy. But one thing where I noticed when we was playing video games, they used to try to play video games, and they wanted to hang out, but I just never went to kick it with them until the last day when we had practice, and that's just like 3 weeks later. 3 weeks later, I'm keeping up this attitude, just being incognito, just not messing with nobody. Knew I had the spot, and then that's when I played somebody in 2K.
That's right. That boy was out there in stealth mode, nigga, making sure he got his work in.
Did they pick you originally to be the receiver, or was you playing like gunner on special teams or something? Okay.
No, I just got signed to. They picked me. They signed me to practice squad, but I was the only one that got signed. But that's when I was just getting prepped under Malcolm and all them. I was just learning and stuff.
Dope.
How was that practice squad life? I never really. I mean, I just know you get paid to be on the practice squad, but are you you just there to practice? You on the field as well, like during games?
You're there to practice. You just you just double time. You're not double time, but you just like, okay, when we got first defense, we got offense. Now we got somebody that's real good to mimic somebody real good on somebody else's team. So every practice, I was mimicking Dez Bryant. I'm Dez Bryant every time. I'm all the top receivers. I'm everybody.
So you guys basically, you guys are on the field to basically practice against your own team as if you was the opponent of the week.
Yeah, yes. Nice. So they put them guys together, and it's top on top. You know, still ones, but still getting ready to. But that's just during that idle time. But you still get the opportunity to, you know, you go in a rotation, you work your way through the rotation where you might end up the fourth receiver or the fourth spot because somebody get hurt, or we need to take another receiver instead of taking this lineman, or, you know, this and the third. But you still getting your practice on.
Practice squad to me sound like it'd be like the JUCO kind of area moving on up. It's like you're not getting thrown into it, but you're actually playing against the ones, offense or defense, correct? Yeah, so it's like you're already prepared by the time you get signed to get on that 52. You solid, right? Well, 53.
It's no, you wouldn't even think nothing, no practice squad. You can't tell a practice squad player from the regular player on the field.
Yeah, because everybody running like that, right?
Yeah. You can't even tell, and you damn near the better players on practice squad.
Right, and then come game days, are you guys on the field as well? You guys just wearing your warm-ups and stuff?
Yeah, we when I warm ups, we chilling. Then you know, they got us in the suite, or some people on the field. It doesn't matter how you do it. Some people in the suite. It doesn't matter how it go. Matter how your contract go.
Yeah, but of course not everybody. Of course everybody on the practice squad is not playing to just be on the practice squad. Like they're trying to make that roster. Yeah, so are you guys going crazy ham on practice? Because I know practice. I mean, come on now. Like there's walkthroughs. There's like half where you're doing halves. Like you're not trying to go out there and try to kill your own ones.
Tempo violation. They call it tempo violation. They call it tempo violation. They don't tempo violation. But besides that, practice was a beast. I go in. They knew every time they step in front of Mike Willie, have your mouthpiece in.
Gonna give you that. Gonna give you the juice. I feel it.
I'm going in.
But you're not a small receiver, right?
Hell no.
I looked you up. You got what, 220?
I'm like a backer receiver. Yeah, I played at 2.8. I was at 218, 225, and I was at Chargers 225.
Because what you like 6'4"?
6'3", 225. You know, okay. I was quick and all that good stuff, but I got an attitude and I got some. You know, I got that in me. So.
Oh, for sure. Well, since we still on football, bro, how was it like since that boy Phillip Rivers, he done left the Chargers now? How was it playing with him, bro? Getting some reps in with him?
Philip Rivers. I call him Philly all the time. That's why it's funny. But besides that, it's crazy seeing him go because I didn't see them letting him go. I didn't know Spanos was going to let him go. But,
right.
You know. But,
well, I'm a Chargers fan, bro. And to be honest, I only became a Chargers fan when I found out they scooped you up, bro. I ain't even going to stunt. That's when I started rocking with the Chargers. And I remember that, bro. When I heard you got drafted, bro. Once you got drafted, bro, I was like, yep, I'm a Chargers fan, nigga. It is what it is.
You was rocking with him ever since, though.
I had, bro. I got a damn near Chargers Letterman jacket over here and everything, bro. The jerseys. I'm trying to get my wife on board. I got my daughter her gear. You know what I'm saying?
Remember we went to that? Yeah, Jones. We went to that Charger Raider game.
Yeah,
bro.
we went to the Charger Raiders game, bro.
What happened to that game, bro? I was just wondering.
Nigga, you know what happened. We got smacked, but it's all good.
You know what
happened. I myself am a Raider fan, but of course I will not. I mean. We got old boy from the block. We got old boy from the block, Uchenna Nwosu, who, you know, we went to Narbonne together as well. So, I got love for those who come out from the city and rep whatever.
Well, because Mike, what year you graduated, bro? You graduated 08, right?
Yeah, I graduated 2008.
So Jay, you graduated 07, but Narbonne and Wilson would have probably never played, huh?
Nah,
Narbonne.
I played
Inglewood.
We played Inglewood, yep, because we played all the city teams. We wasn't CIF. We were city. Okay. So Inglewood was there. Dorsey was city. Basically all LA unified.
Or LA played poly as any team.
Yeah. that's basically what it was. So Crenshaw, you know, I mean, we played all those schools, but we hardly played any Long Beach district. I think we played Lakewood. We played Lakewood my junior year. But other than that, anybody from the Moore League, nobody else. And then after my years, when Narbonne was actually getting on the map, playing for like state almost every other year, they got Long Beach Poly on deck, so they would play each other during their off games, or what's it called? Their first 5 games or preseason games is what they call it. But,
okay,
yeah. That's so. You know, I'm an old head too, man. But of course, I feel a lot older than you, though. I feel a lot older than you because you've been running around, you know, doing your thing in the league. So it's pretty cool, man.
I'm chilling, I'm just taking my next step through life and focusing on, you know, just the next part of it. So it's pretty dope.
Nice, bro. Yeah, I mean, whatever, you know, you out here doing your thing, bro, in the streets, you know, giving back to the community. And the most important part is that you're giving back to the kids, bro. Because that's where it all starts. It starts at these young ages, bro. Like, these kids need more people like you in the streets, bro. Like, it's critical times right now. We living in some uncertain times right now. And we already know the lifestyle of growing up in L.A. County, period, from Compton to Long Beach, Carson, Gardena, wherever you want to call it, bro. Like, within this county, we already know it's a hell of a journey, and it's, you know, you got to almost be a savage out here. But if we got good people like you out here and more people like you coming out to talk to these kids, uplifting them, then hopefully it gives them some encouragement, bro, to, you know, overlook all of the hardships they may be going through and overlook, like, just the normal shit they see on their 4-corner block, because sometimes, you know, it's hard to avoid it, but it's obvious that you can. You just got to be strong-willed, strong-minded, and just have the courage in yourself to be the best you could be.
Yeah, that's true. And we'll definitely set a standard soon, and we'll hold everybody accountable that are leaders.
Sure.
You know, in the media and people that have the money and the means to do so, to help. So there will be a standard, and we will give people opportunity in our low-income community. So absolutely. I'm not even tripping, you know. Only time will tell. And shit, everybody waking up and knowing that it's all about love and family and helping another person. So shit, it'll be all good.
And Mike, you got any charities you want to shout out, or anything you're a part of that you haven't mentioned in the podcast?
I'm going to shout out confidence. I want to shout out confidence to do some shit that you don't even know how to do, but just like, fuck it, I'm going to figure it out. Just shout out to all real motherfuckers in the city, right? People, all real situations, you know, and shit, you know, obviously I want to just thank God for each moment and the moments that are to come. And that's about it.
Man, that's what's up.
Well, thank you, brother Mike Willie. You know, this was a very deep conversation, informative. Learned a lot about you today, bro, and I'm pretty sure the people was happy to listen to you and learn as well. But I definitely want to say thank you again, brother. And, you know, right now, just take care of your family, take care of your health. You know what I'm saying? Stay 10 toes down and just keep being who you are, bro.
Most definitely. You already know. We'll link soon. Way more to talk about.
Yes,
giving
sir.
out so many donate. You know, actually, we can, if you get any people that need food, need, you know, canned goods, drink, you know, lemon, you know, whatever, any type of goods and produce, if they're veterans, seniors, call in to you. You can get the number, give them their number, and we can get the addresses, and I can get that over to them, and we can handle all that. So,
appreciate
anybody
that,
in need of food and help, you know, get those lists, and we're running to them. You know, definitely, we're here to help, and that's all it's about.
Yes, sir.
Hell yeah.
Appreciate that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So just let me know about that. Give me that list, and I can throw that in the rotation so we can get them some food.
So everybody who's listening right now, you know, if you're going through some hard times, tap in, and we're going to, you know, figure that out, help y'all figure that out. ASAP.
Shit, hard times, good times, and, you know,
on the real.
You know, if you need food, tap in, send your address.
It's a prime time right now anyway to be. it's a prime time to be helping people, bro. Like, if you ain't ever helped a person at all in your life, this is the time because you may need that help. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yes, sir. It is what it is, brother. But thank you, Mike
Appreciate
Willie.
You,
when the streets open back up, we gonna for sure link up, bro, and get out here in these streets and get something popping together, bro. I definitely look forward to that.
Okay, for sure. Well, we gonna link soon. Just have my line. I'm over.
For sure, Brody. Enjoy your son's birthday tomorrow, and like I said, stay safe out here, bro.
All right, for sure, Brody. I appreciate y'all.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
All right. Go.
Like. Jay Latta.
Yes, sir.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man? That was like you said earlier, very informative.
Yes, sir.
Glad we got to tap in with someone who has played at the highest level of professionalism that you can ever get to.
Absolutely.
And then on top of that, what I got out of it was the transition from playing at the highest level to becoming a normal person like ourselves. And he looks like he didn't miss a beat, didn't miss a step. He went straight into the community and started helping out, and especially during this pandemic. So, for real, all those who do need it, especially the elderly folk, because it looks like Mike Willie is helping the elderly folk at this time is hard out. Reach out to Spark That Talk or to Jones personally, and he'll get you that. And who knows, maybe Mike Willie might just step up to your doorstep with canned goods.
Yes, sir. So shout out to Mike Willie for that. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all need any assistance, tap in. This is the time to be giving back to the people, taking care of your loved ones, even helping out somebody you don't even know, bro. Like, you don't know what nobody going through. Like, especially, it's funny, like, at times like this, people really, I think, start to open their eyes up and their hearts up to certain things, bro. But in reality, before this had occurred, there was still people out here in these same predicaments, bro, or even worse. So it's like a lot of people are new to the struggle right now, but trust me, there's been people struggling before this virus came. So we got to do better as a people. You know what I'm saying? You see a homeless person, throw them a dollar to it, could change their whole day up. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially the ones who really need the help, bro. Like, you can kind of tell who's out here playing games and who not, bro. But it don't even really matter at the end of the day. Just help them out if you can, bro. At the end of the day.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, that's Spark That Talk podcast for y'all today, man. So everybody out there, I hope y'all staying safe, staying home, following the rules. Like Jay said at the beginning, you got to wear masks now. Like, you go to the bank, to the store, they won't even let you in without a mask on. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And all y'all still taking y'all kids to the stores and shit with no PPE on, you out of your mind, bro. Like, the next person I see out here walking around with their kids and you strapped up, but they not, I might just have to slap you. because I'm going to take your gloves and your face mask and put them on the kid, because it's like, bro, are you out of your mind? Like,
I feel it.
Fuck, man.
I feel it.
Wild times we living in. But one more thing before we go, though. Like, I really hope everybody as well is like tuning in to what's going on with like certain breaks you can get right now, because I'm pretty sure everybody can use, like we spoke about earlier, this is the first time a lot of people's on pause and actually get a break. And so you can actually put some of your bills on pause too. So hope everybody's paying attention to those certain things, especially here in California. Yesterday, they passed something where your auto insurance has to refund you your premiums from last month and this month. So if you already paid this month, go ahead and give them a call. They should be sending you a check for last month and this month. So make sure y'all tap into that. That's probably an extra, $400 in most people's pocket for 2 months of car insurance. So tap into that, and there's some extra change in your pocket right there. And we have heard people been getting them stimulus checks, so I guess it's real. So
yeah, just be patient.
Yeah,
be patient, and yours will hopefully come via mail or direct deposit. Who knows?
Right. So, there's no more jokes about this shit, man. It's a real situation. It's really going on. I done found out one of my other homeboys done caught it, bro. So this is the second person I know in our age group, bro. I'm 30. We all around the same age. So 2 dudes I know already have coronavirus as I speak. So y'all know, you two know who I'm talking to, bro. So you listening, bro, get well soon, fam. I ain't gonna mention no names, but y'all get well, bro. And, you know, God gonna be with y'all. Y'all gonna pull through this, bro. And everybody else out there with loved ones that's concocted or passed away from it, bro, we send our prayers to y'all. And we just gonna pray that, you know, we can come out of this better, stronger, and healthier, you know what I'm saying, looking at life a little bit different, because life as we know it, I think, has changed for the rest of our lives, to be honest, bro. Like, even when they open back up, I just don't believe everything's going to be how it used to be. So we just got to learn to adapt. That's what humans are best at, learning how to adapt. So everybody, let's just stay on the path, bro, and just do the right thing right now.
Yes, sir.
But let's spark that talk for the day, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Jay Latta, what you about to do, fool? About to get go have a snack?
Nah, I'm about to go check up on the folks, to be honest.
Nice. Go tap in.
Gotta make sure the people's is all right. Make sure they all good. Because we good on this side, bro. We good on this end.
That's good, Brody.
We just gotta wait it out until this thing passes.
Yeah, that's good to check in with your parents too. I know a lot of people really like on some social distance, but maybe once a week or something, pull up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got to be like a full blown situation, but at least tap in, make sure everybody breathing and good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for real.
But yes, that was Spark That Talk podcast. It's your boy Jones.
And your boy Jay Latta.
And until next time, stay blessed.
Suck at the balls.
Please don't.